Hello, this is Yahweasel. Here with me is IndieTimmie, and we are playing the worst version of Resident Evil 2 for the Tiger Gamecom. Do it! Waste the item! Do it!
You're thinking.
Yeah.
Just use the herb. You have a first aid spray.
Yeah.
And oh my god, 54 shotgun shells.
So I think actually, yeah, there wasn't a third gun in this game. I was trying to remember, but like I said, it's been a year and a half since I played it. Hey, another growy wall.
So the shotgun is just the most powerful, apparently.
Yep. Or, you know, I mean, it's not inconceivable that I missed something, but...
No one would blame you in this.
Oh, I'm sure we can find someone to blame me. This is YouTube. We can always find someone to place blame. Somebody will also blame me for how hard it is to see the screen because they've never seen a real Gamecom screen to know.
I mean, it's not... You can, for the most part, tell what's going on, as long as it's in the middle.
Yeah, which is exactly what the experience of looking at an actual Gamecom screen with your eyes is like.
I do say that we should still have film reel sounds. Just to make it more legit.
But the sort of jumpy style that old film reels would have, where it sort of doesn't quite get the vertical hold correct and sort of bounces around a bit. Stick that on there too. Yeah, that would make it more convincing.
It would look exactly like something from like the 30s or 40s. One of those weird, creepy videos you'd see.
Dun dun dun.
All right, you didn't need to unlock that apparently.
So I think I did. I needed the card key. I just didn't know because it doesn't tell you when you use a key.
Wait, I think they just tried to make it seem like that panel next to the door you use the card key on, but that's where you get the MO disc, which is like something you need to beat the game. There's
no MO disc. Don't be crazy.
Do you at least get a vial of some kind of serum?
There's no vial. You are really going to appreciate the end of this game a lot, I think.
I don't know.
And by appreciate, I mean you're gonna go, all right.
Why did they fall? He fell straight back. Why is he at an angle?
Because video game. Now, at this point, I have switched back to 1x speed because we are in the final laps here.
Oh, so this is the what? All right, nothing. All right.
We needed
a bomb is supposed to start going off.
Here we are in the parlor or something.
Nothing. I was about to say nothing story related happened, but
but
no story.
That's true of the entire thing. So yes, nothing story related did happen. That's called Gamecom. It's called Resident Evil 2 for Gamecom.
With how slowly this moves, it's painful now.
Now you understand why I did the whole thing at 2x.
Oh, you should have kept it that way.
Sorry, we needed to experience the final boss as it's meant to be experienced. And bear in mind, I played the whole game at 1x, of course, because how would I not?
He looks like similar, at least. What the hell?
He sort of goes poof every time you shoot him.
Why?
Because he does.
Yeah, I mean, he looks similar to the final boss, at least.
So is the final boss in the original not just made of a bunch of pollen compressed into a,
He definitely doesn't go poof.
I think he might be like a zombie dandelion or something.
He's also a lot faster.
A lot faster in the original.
Yeah. Well, then again, I don't know. This guy suddenly just went on to the other side of the screen, so...
But remember, there's the vertical problem in this game, where horizontal, it takes forever for them to move. Vertical, they are just instant. So...
Yeah.
Yes, do it. What are you doing, past Yahweasel?
trying to think of how to do this, maybe.
Well, probably just trying to think of how to deal with this boss. I remember now. I was thinking, well, he does this poof thing every time I shoot him. Am I supposed to do something else? Am I maybe supposed to, like, ignite that with the lighter or something? But I don't have the lighter with me. Oh, dear. What if I'm supposed to have the lighter?
The lighter's on the top right.
So that's right. It's not an inventory thing. It's always with me. Anyway,
Yeah,
but I was trying to think if there was, like, some trick I was missing.
Yeah. No, you just gotta keep shooting.
Just
and then
shoot a lot.
Then after you hurt him, and normally you're supposed to be waiting for an elevator.
Ah, okay.
And, like, you're waiting for it, and, like, that's how you beat him, is if you survive long enough.
Now, this is the caveat with this version of the game, that when you're hurt, you go really slow, and so if he grapples you once, if he manages to hurt you at all, you're just kind of screwed, because then you start moving so slowly that there's nothing you can do. So I had that one health item.
I like the lack of music, too.
It makes it more dramatic. Oh, I've been grappled. Now he just does a little disco dance there.
And in the original, he has a second form.
And in the original, Leon can't moonwalk, so, I mean, massive improvement there.
Oh god, is he gonna appear, like, behind you?
Who knows?
Because the monsters seem to have a tendency to do that.
They do like to do that. Is he going to appear at all?
Just take a full sprint all the way around.
Maybe that's why it's taking so long. I should have anticipated that because it was taking so long.
Oh.
This is the great thing about this game. Sometimes it's like, can I do anything? Oh, look, he's over there. Oh, look, he's over there.
As soon as you turn around.
Yep.
It's like he was waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. Which he might have been. I don't know. I don't know how clever the AI is.
I would think not very.
I would think not very, but who knows? And now he just refuses to reappear anywhere. He just won't join me on any screen.
Maybe he's almost dead.
That's you know, what level of AI are we expecting?
I don't know. I mean, at least they kept him difficult somewhat. Why do you keep checking your map?
I think I was trying to figure out if there was any consistency about, like, where he appears and doesn't appear and such. And now I'm at caution, which is pretty bad, because now he's faster than me, and he can just kind of get me whenever he feels like. And I don't have any more restorative items, so superb.
Oh my god. Why is it so slow when you're hurt just a little bit?
He gets pretty darn slow. I was just hoping to use that edge of the screen there to sort of cheese him out. Didn't quite work. See, you can never get in a position to attack him again because it takes so long to get to the other end of the screen.
Yeah. I'm actually curious if you kill him on the first try or if you die. I like how he isn't holding his side when you're facing forward. But when you're facing sideways, he's
right,
holding
it depends on what direction you're facing, what he's doing. No. Suddenly I'm fine. Oh, I'm hurt. And dead.
Wow, they used the same death sound, kind of, except it's horribly slowed down.
That was actually, that was me. So I just cut from one part of the stream to the next. That was me going, and walking away for a bit and then restarting. So there was a reset there. We get one final enjoyment of the whole startup procedure.
Well, yeah, how far back do you start?
Well, remember there was no save point in laboratory level 3, so Here is where we start.
Oh my god. And I can tell you right now, yeah, I could tell just from sitting there, you were thinking like, oh.
Yep. Luckily, looking back on it, we get to fast forward through all this.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's like 3 saves in this entire laboratory.
Yeah.
There's like not one here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would they do that?
For evil. For evil purposes. To be evil. There's an uninteractable thing that should be a thing, but it isn't.
Yeah, there's a save in here. There should be.
I realized I had never gone into that room, so I should check it out. And indeed, it is a save.
At least that's the same.
And more importantly, I just went around and killed all the zombies, so
yeah,
now I can save here and I'll be pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, what was that?
Again, the camera, spazzing out for a moment.
Wow, this is so much brighter now.
Well, we had to get it as clear as possible for the final stream.
Speaking of, I can see the top left now.
What a miracle! It's still a little bit goofy, but yeah, it's visible. I actually, since recording this, have built a sort of light box that I can record Gamecom out of. So,
oh really?
It's slightly better nowadays, but yeah, it's not easy to record.
I wouldn't think so, especially if you're playing stuff like this.
Well, which is the only thing to play on the Gamecom.
I was about to say, are you seriously leaving without saving?
just making some suspense.
Normally, you discard the keys after you've used them all, as well.
Well, there is no discard, so.
What?
Now, at this point, I made a decision, which is I've got 74 shotgun shells, and I don't have enough restorative items, so why don't I just not bring the pistol, bring only the shotgun shells, and bring lots and lots of restorative items?
That's true. Did you already use all the first aid sprays?
Yep, I'm out of first aid sprays.
You must have gotten them out one of the times you were speeding it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of little minor things like that we missed, but oh well. And by the way, I left 2 free slots because I will find some restorative items on the way, in case that's not obvious. Such as that one, which I appear to have not picked up.
Yeah, you just kept it.
Oh, well, I am full now, so I must have already picked him up at some point.
You gotta waste your shotgun on these guys.
Yep. But, I have 74 shells.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully that's enough to kill the boss.
I mean, I'm taking a risk. I'm only bringing the shotgun with me. Look at all those restorative items I have because I'm only bringing the shotgun with me.
Too bad you can only get hit once.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I'm still like, what? Why'd they do that? When you're on caution, you just can't run.
Exactly when it is most important to run is the time when you can't run.
Like, you're a little bit slower, yeah, but you can still, like, run away.
Yep, can't run. And you're slower. Like, you're slower walking and running isn't a thing anymore.
So I guess he doesn't come out until you've gone to the front.
Like that layering there? Wasn't that great? I mean, I'm assuming that, yeah, he doesn't appear until you go onto the screen that he actually starts on. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, there he is. Wow, nice stop there. Okay.
Why run away from him when you can run through him? And look at how effective running through him is.
Yeah, how did you not get hit?
I don't know. But this is another one of those, like, I accidentally discovered a killer strategy, so why not stick with it forever?
Oh my
Bye.
God.
And this battle now. Run back and forth. Shoot him a couple times. Run through him.
You'd think that if at least if he was on the same layer as you, you wouldn't be able to pass by.
You'd think, yeah.
Really? That just missed?
Well,
wow,
he's suddenly gotten super fast, so my strategy is failing because he's magically become faster.
You forgot to combine bullets.
Well, caution. I was only on caution anyway. So. Oh, I forgot to reload, you mean?
Yeah, because I know you've been reloading in the menu this entire game.
Yeah.
It didn't actually take that long to reload, but I guess, like you said, they move so frantically.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes an amount of time, and every, like, nothing takes any time in the menu, so if you're in the menu, you may as well do it.
Yeah. Zombies move so much faster in this.
Yeah. Or it's not even, it's not quite that they move faster, it's just that, like, everything is so compressed in a weird way that there's just, they can move as slowly as they want to. They're always next to you anyway. So what's the badge he's wearing on his chest? What's that supposed to be?
Oh, that's normally where the human's face originally was.
Okay.
And the thing sticking out of his shoulder, that's like the beginning of a giant eyeball.
That's nice. Do you like what a great job I'm doing of actually managing to do any damage to him?
I mean, in this version, what else can you do?
Pretty much. Just, comes across very cheap, like... He sometimes is ridiculously fast, and look at that, he just teleported onto screen with me. And then I have to, windmill myself around.
Oh my god.
So every screen transition, you just hope this is gonna be the lucky one where randomly he decides not to magically teleport to you.
If you hadn't have accidentally aimed at the start, you could have got a shot in there.
Yeah. Oh well. So, in the original, you're just biding your time to get to an elevator.
Yeah, you're waiting for an elevator to come down. I mean, you do have to hurt him enough, because...
Well, yeah, but I mean, in terms of the plot, you're just biding your time.
Yeah, and then he, changes forms into some weird pig thing.
I think you're really going to appreciate the way this game ends.
Did he just explode? What? So the point of the game is to just straight up kill him, apparently? Cool. Alright. That's the game. Wow. Alright.
The best video games just stop.
Why even have a story here? There is no story.
My favorite part is that it shows you your time as if, you're gonna challenge yourself to be faster next time. But then, there's no high scores or anything, so there's no, you would just have to remember it. So I started a new game just to see if it would let me play as Claire or do anything different, but no. New game, and you're just playing the same game again.
I mean, in all honesty, this is the kind of game that someone would want to hold the speedrun record of.
Well, so
because no one else would.
Exactly, yeah, because it's in exactly that category of, if I just sort of make any attempt, then I will be the champion speedrunner, because nobody else can even play it. And that was it, yep. Well, so, now is the point where we have a brief discussion about how lovely this game was and how good of a version of Resident Evil 2 it was.
It physically hurt.
Good. That's what I want to inflict. That's why I've started inviting guests along to the worst. I want you to experience my pain. Since I'm doing this all retrospectively, it's no longer pain to me. It's all amusement. But
the boss serves no purpose. It's just there.
The game serves no purpose. There's no plot. The plot is, hey, there's zombies around. Let's kill them a bunch.
Yeah,
that's the plot of the game.
Like, if you want to use your imagination, you're a guy sent in to eradicate the zombies.
Yep, that could be it. Yep, and for some reason, the zombie who's actually just made out of pollen is like the daddy zombie. If you kill him, all the other zombies will go down.
Which is not how it is. And I still can't get over that the stairwell.
The staircase that goes nowhere, and the equivalent manhole that goes nowhere.
Well,
which,
I mean,
like, it would be. It's even weirder because then there's an identical looking manhole that you can go down.
This first half of the game just unloads, and then it loads the oh my god. It's like it couldn't hold the entire game.
Except it's on
together.
A cartridge. So, like, why?
I mean, if you had cut it saying, okay, I had to change discs, I would not think you're lying. Because you can't go back, because that's disc 1.
Like, if it, can you, so, oh my god, the Gamecom is a very rare game console in that it has 2 cartridge slots. You can actually have 2 cartridges in it at the same time and play either. Can you imagine if it was a 2 cartridge game?
Oh, man.
You get to the end and it's like, now, switch to cartridge 2. Sorry, you can't go back anymore. The first half of the game isn't on this cartridge.
I wouldn't think any less of if you said that that's what happened. You put the gear in, cartridge 2, alright, you can't go back.
Now, but, so, okay, so I do want to say, the one thing that always strikes me about these just bizarre ports is that what they could have done is just do some random garbage that has nothing at all to do with the game, but maybe has like 1 or 2 sprites from the original game, and said, hey, this is Resident Evil 2 for Gamecom, and just called it a day. But they did kind of try to follow the original. There was an attempt there.
It falls apart, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a glitch. The beginning is alright, but it just turns into a weird, glitchy mess.
Well, and the fact that they tried so hard to include every area from the original game, well, no, that they tried so hard to include certain areas from the original game while ignoring other areas for no obvious reason, that they have all these dead ends that it's like, that's clearly interactable, that must be a thing, but it's not.
Yeah, look at this hallway that's in the original game. It's nothing, apparently. Why? It'd be so easy to just put some white over that hallway, and there you go, it's a wall.
Yep. I think really the stairwell to nothing, or the non-stairwell, the stairwell that's just a painting of a stairwell, the still that's just like out on the roof and doesn't do anything. And the fact that you leap into a chute as your only way of getting to the basement, and then you can never go back again.
Yeah, that's normally a shortcut. Well, the helicopter is just there and not on fire.
Which I could never have identified as a helicopter. It was just a meteorite or something. Yeah.
It's like a big moment in the game. Like, if your second run through the game, you see it, you witness it crash.
Good.
But
good. Well,
in this, it's just there.
Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure.
It was painful.
I tell you what, I mean, I did the complete run through of Resident Evil for NES. Maybe we'll have to take a look at that sometime.
Oh, I would love to, but at the same time, like, oh.
Except for the depression. Other than that, you'd love to.
I don't know how I feel knowing that this exists now.
I want to say, actually, the totally unauthorized Chinese bootleg of Resident Evil for NES is a better game than Resident Evil 2 for Gamecom, which was an authorized port. It's just better. It's just better put together. It's less glitchy. It is glitchy, but it's less glitchy. The puzzles are less just unexplained. It's a better game. It's a better game. But that'll be for some other time.
When a Chinese bootleg is better than an officially released game, that the world means nothing.
What a perfect last thought. So, thanks anybody who stayed around for that epic. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like below. There's of course a link to IndieTimmie's channel in the description below. You can see, Resident Evil games that aren't crappy ports played there. Hooray! Thanks for watching. Cheers from Yahweasel.
Bye everyone.